Hello. Today we're talking about Julius Malema. In the video say like Donald Trump has lied that white have been killed in South Africa. They have been killed when the land is wanted. When the land is wanted, people they say, yo, genocide. They say the government say like no, we want the land of our forefathers. Yeah? They cry. It's genocide. Hello guys, welcome back. My name is MD. In today's videos, guys, we are sharing our opinion. No one is attacked. It's an open discussion, as the video shows you, right? So yeah, the thing of like, Julius Malema is going to say like, he's going to say like, we are focusing on people saying like they have been killed in South Africa. Because of government want the land that has been stolen during apartheid. Everyone in South Africa experienced crime. Everyone in South Africa experienced crime. No, so I'm telling you, everyone here in this country I'm in experienced crime. I don't like everyone.
There's no white Afrikaner who's being killed in South Africa. It's a lie. Even if they come and kill us, it will remain a lie because no one is being killed in South Africa. The threat came from the FNB Stadium. When they saw EFF 10th anniversary, they started shaking, started working on a plan on how are we going to kill.
Facts. When they see like no, when EFF starts, you're like no. Our forefathers program these people. They now go for EFF. They never go for EFF. Yeah, EFF is not a solution. But EFF is not a solution. They will never go for EFF. Now, when they see EFF is growing, they say like, oh my God, they're going to take their land back. You see, like they're going to take their land back. What we need to do? What they're going to do? EFF like now is going up.
The EFF.
I'm a king. I don't know why the talking about trust issues here. The talking about trust issues. Someone's playing music.
It's not expiring, but the data is expiring. So we don't want data to expire. We don't want airtime to expire. I must buy 100 Rand airtime and I must decide when to use it. There shouldn't be a fool somewhere deciding on when I should use the data. We are not.
Like in South Africa, the thing of like people they say they want to leave South Africa because of they're not treating well. But when we check whites, they're living the best life in South Africa. I want to show you this. Whites, they're living the best life. Look. White people have been living
Let them go, good riddance. Occasionally, a frustrated white man opines aloud that if whites were to leave South Africa, everything would collapse. Our conditioned response is that the white man is racist. Sometimes an exasperated black person makes the same observation too and is labeled a self-hating black or a house nigger. Generally, if the message is unflattering, people attack the messenger. People who habitually attack the messenger are, to me, the most repugnant people on earth. They attempt to control the thoughts of society by being self-appointed censors of information.
This guy say, who built the White Houses? I thought, why you don't build your own? With what land? With what land? You could not do anything in past 6 years. What you can do now? You want to prove heroes of this is a topic that I'm talking about, but I wanted to show you like why they're living the best life.
Black economic empowerment is nothing compared to white economic empowerment. And it freaks me out a little bit how many South Africans complain about BEE, or they say things like 30 years of democracy, hasn't it been enough for you? And how few South Africans know how far colonial and apartheid governments went to advantage white people for hundreds of years. You know that talking about colonization and apartheid gets complicated because so much of it happened off the record, or maybe there's not evidence and people dispute it. So I'm going to make this super simple. All I'm going to do is tell you about a handful of government
That's what English said. English said during apartheid government was making sure it give its people all what they need. You want the land to run a business, you want the house, you want the funding. They will give you everything during apartheid. They will give you everything during apartheid. Was it the same thing? That's why like today they're living the best life. They're driving. Us we need to work so hard to reach that level. You understand? You say during apartheid you were getting those things, dog. You were getting those things because of the color of the skin.
Asking for luxury. We met with MTN and we told them we don't want this thing of data expiring and airtime. We equally want them to reduce the money for data because it is more expensive in South Africa compared to other countries. This threat.
You see, like it's more expensive in South Africa. It's like it's more expensive in South Africa, right? So this message you was talking about that. So like even Trump knows like there's no white genocide in South Africa. No. When the government want to fix this country to make sure everyone is equal, based on what happened in the past.
Treasury is the one that is running South Africa. They are the ones who decide where to put money. They have not been putting money in massive infrastructure. They have not been putting money in projects that are going to create jobs and grow the economy. Our economy has been growing with 1% because of the treasury saying we must put in place measures that are going to cut money. And that money they cut, they cut from essential services, from the things that serve black people. There was a by-election in 124 in Soweto.
So like the thing of like,
and then one of the voting station.
Oh, I'm talking. I don't like people when they talk and they talk back.
It's a barracks. That's where police stay. It's a voting station. It has got 400 registered voters. Out of 400, only 130 voted. Of the 130 people who...
The problem is Wi-Fi now. I have a problem with the Wi-Fi now. We are talking about the serious matter. We're talking about the serious matter. The Wi-Fi is giving me a hard time. While we're talking about the serious matter, the Wi-Fi is giving me a hard time. Right? It gives me a hard time, and this is the serious matter that we are talking about. Just food, man. Just listen to Julius Malema. Let's listen to Julius Malema. I think I'm full. Oh. Wi-Fi, man. Wi-Fi, why you do this? Why you do this?
This was the most historic year for the EFF because the EFF this year turned 10 years and celebrate.
I have a problem with Wi-Fi. Doesn't speak, doesn't do nothing. Doesn't speak, doesn't do nothing. Aish. Now what's happening? Wi-Fi is doing at times. Okay, let's go. Let's go and listen to Julius Malema. Malema. So yeah, I'm going to talk about no white man be chased out from South Africa. So it's like no white man will be chased out in South Africa. It's just that they love drama.
In a fashionista way and put one of the best rallies ever experienced in South Africa. And no one will dare to repeat what we did at the FNB. I even doubt if the EFF can do it again, because that was something else so spectacular to a point that all clowns are trying to imitate what happened at FNB.
FNB. Oh, I remember like that FNB dog. Lots of Europeans, man, they were shaky. So like EFF is growing big like this. So like no party will do that. No party will do that. Hey, you are playing. No party will do that. like the part that they've done by EFF. The part is done by EFF. Fill up in the stage. Fill up in the stage, dog. Even like people are shaking.
And they fail not at FNB, at playgrounds. Can you imagine if they were to try FNB?
Yeah.
The ANC, in all the research conducted in South Africa, the survival of the ANC depends on the Eastern Cape. Everywhere else, the ANC is failing dismally, except in the Eastern Cape. That's why in the Eastern Cape, a double effort must be put in place so that the ANC fails in the Eastern Cape, and when it fails in the Eastern Cape, it fails the whole of South Africa and the United. The ANC, when it wants a
people, why they are afraid of EFF, right? They are afraid that EFF, it can cause a war, right? Because we can see like people from outside, they love to call Trump. So like Trump was trying in South Africa, these racial laws and whatnot, right? So like we need Trump. Every time when they fail this side, when they not able to handle the truth, right? They run a message to say like we are going to take it international. We are going to take it international. You understand? So like we are going to take it international. However, why you take it international? Why you take it international? This is a question to ask. Why? Because of they thought like they're going to win the case, even though the case you can see like the case that has the truth. They say like we are going to court, we are going to make sure we win this case. When the court make judgment about you remember the case of the song. So like this is a trial song. When your forefathers were killing our forefathers, they were singing these songs. So why we think like we can't sing them now? Because when you sing them like now, it reminds you that the land belongs to black people. Or it reminds you like, what if they're going to get what belongs to them? Because of when they complain about that, is a fear of getting scared that if black people get their land back, what will happen to us, right? But this is like the state says like, no, we don't want the whole land. We want to share with you guys. You've been here. You understand? It's not like we want to take the whole land and leave you with nothing. They don't buy the story. They say we must pay. They say we must pay with what? They say like, we must pay with what? Because we have nothing. We lost everything during apartheid. We are staying in cars and then
playground where it can steal without being challenged. It comes to Eastern Cape. When they bury Nelson Mandela, they use Nelson Mandela's funeral to steal more money. Here in Eastern Cape, it's where degrees are being stolen. That a premier wakes up and says he's got masters.
hey, bro. There's something like that. There's something like there's someone like just wake up and say like I have a degree, I have a master's. Julius Malema is saying that. So like yeah, people they just wake up and say like I have a master's. Oh my god, I wanna you see like now this is a problem.
Masters in what? Stupid. You have no masters, you stole a master's.
Well,
They buy a degree like they are buying a loaf of bread.
yeah.
on a shelf. You must be very jealous about buying of degrees. Because if a degree can be procured,
But like, to face the truth, man, with degrees, there are people who, when they come back, they know nothing. They need to go to do internship or graduate program so that their mind, you understand? I think like, doesn't make sense because there are people who went to school and yeah. Huh?
all of these medical doctors from South Africa, they will no longer be recognized all over the world. All of these advocates, they will no longer be recognized. The province of OR Tambo, the province of Winnie Mandela and Nelson Mandela has been turned into a joke and a playing field for the corrupt.
Huh?
We are led in the Eastern Cape by fools.
Like Julius Malema will tell you we are led by fools in Eastern Cape. He will tell you, he will never like try to push person, you know, like say like our relationship we are having. He will tell you to like we are led by fools. Just imagine. He'll tell you like, you know, as like we are led by fools. But in these videos, man, I wanted to show like how white people they are living the best life compared to black people because of their forefathers. You understand? It's because of like their forefathers when they came, they didn't play. They didn't come here to play. They didn't come here to play. No, I don't understand. I just listen here. This thing stressed me, man. I hope like you can hear because we're talking about the serious matter here. We're talking about the serious matter. Don't talk about the small, we're talking about the serious matter that is happening in South Africa. So let's listen to the next president of this country. They can say what they want to say, but Malema is the next president of this country.
There is no white man under the EFF who's going to be chased away.
How? How? You see, you guys, if like you are FF plus DA, come back to EFF. You say like there's no white man who's going to be chased under EFF. He said that. And if they're going to join, they're going to fight us. They're going to fight with us to get the land of our forefathers. If they're going to join, they're going to help us to fight. Here, they're going to help us to fight this what is happening in South Africa. Because of under the leadership of EFF, no white man is going to you say that what? Chase away, ne? Yeah, no one is going to be chased away under EFF. It's beautiful. Beautiful.
The racist will not be chased away. They will live on their own. No one can chase anyone away.
Fact. Fact. Fact.
No one will. Equal to them. They have no space. They will be suffocating in an equal through empowerment. All of this must be done collectively as citizens of this country.
As citizens of this country. So that's like now EFF. That's like in EFF they have what do you call this? In EFF there's whites, right? Who want to see everyone become equal, who want to see black people got their land back, the land of black people coming back. Not like others they own 4% of the land, others they own 70% of the land. Doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense like that, man. Others they own the big land, others they own small. Why is like that? This is a question we're asking. Why is like that? Why others own the big land? Why others own the small land? Why is like that? Others own the big land because of apartheid government. Give them everything. And then like now, when the government want to fix things, they believe that they are not treating well. So that means the treatment is shift now. They say like that treatment is shift because of like before they were getting special treatment, now they don't get special treatment. You see like the shift I'm talking about. Before they were getting special treatment. To get a special treatment, like now, now is a thing of like things shift.
People who don't have property are not respected by even the poor. The poorest of
Facts.
the poor call you. The poorest of the poor who are found in the shacks call you poor because you have no property. A piece of land. When we formed the EFF, I stood in front of you in Marikana and I said to you, this is an elephant you are fighting with. But we are going to collapse it because we'll eat it piece by piece until we collapse it.
Clap your hands, man. If you're watching this video, you are not here. Come on. Say like this is elephant and you're going to eat it piece by piece. And you're watching this video, you are not clapping your hands. You're a problem. You are a problem. You are not clapping. Hi guys, you're not clapping your hands. Come on. Come on, you must clap hands. You must clap hands. This is the EFF we're talking about. And you can see, like, based on this statement, EFF does not fight only for black people. It's fighting for whites. So, like, under EFF, when you are white under EFF, they're not going to chase you away. That's why, like, I see lots of whites now they join EFF. It's because of the head statement like this. Or what? Right? It's a thing of, like, the head statement like this.
And we are doing exactly that. We are eating the elephant piece by piece and we will collapse it. Tell me of a single thing that is going well
For what?
under this. When Cyril came, they said he's going to create jobs. He worsened the unemployment. When Cyril came, they said, Cyril is going to give you houses. He even went to Alexander and said, I'm going to give you 1 million houses.
1 million houses. You know, like this is what happened in the place we are living. Right, South Africa, lots of people they are coming this side, and you are foreigners are coming this side. They're all coming coming this side in South Africa. But then when we check, they start to go to what is it they call it? They started to go to, come on man, you know it. Type it there, you know it. They started to go to, oh my god. Why I forget it? Why I forget it? They started to go to a land and then they put their shacks there. It's called informal settlement. So like now the government must give them houses. It's something like that.
Alexander in Johannesburg, when he became the president, till today, there's no single house built in Alexander. Here in Eastern Cape, forget. Incomplete houses, corrupt houses that are not built properly, they collapse at any time.
Man, ANC, what are you doing, man? Man, ANC, man. You know, like our grannies love ANC. Man, ANC, man. You know, our grannies love ANC. They love ANC with all they have.
Telling you fiction because when they insult you, they say you are members of a cult, you follow everything your leader says. Your leader says Cyril did not build a single house in Alexander. Let them give you an alternative that proves this wrong. They said the economy is going to grow. Ramaphosa is a billionaire. He knows the economy.
People believe that. People believe that it's like when it's going to grow economy. It's going to grow economy. You're going to live the best life. This guy's a businessman. He understands the business. The unemployment rate is going to reduce. Those kind of issues. People will say like, when we have Ramaphosa, we are going forward. I was like, they say like, when we have Ramaphosa, we are going forward. Even like today, there's high unemployment rate. Today, there's high unemployment rate. You understand? Even like today, there's highest unemployment rate in South Africa. The highest one. You understand? The highest unemployment rate ever I never saw in my life. Like computer, what is this?
The economy of South Africa has been stagnant. And my suspicion is that we're growing negatively and they don't announce it to protect him. Because once you announce the negative, it means economic recession. When you love your people, there's no way you can allow them to continue like this. You know, when we say the ANC is worse than apartheid, we don't mean white people who are good. We mean that
the system.
But these ones come from the same background with us.
Very soon the pressure won't be about iPhone, clothes, dollar. It will be about a nice home, stable career, nice car, stable marriage,
Mm, mm. And you, Julius Malema, you made a big mistake. Uh, uh, you make a mistake by saying apartheid was better than democracy. They use it wrongly now. There's a part where Julius Malema was saying like apartheid was bad. So like now these people they use it for like doesn't make sense. They use it in the wrong way. It's like uh uh it's like I don't understand. You see? Hmm?
They should have understood our condition and made it. That's why we say they are worse. We marched to Israel embassy. When we announced we are marching to Israel embassy, the ANC announced a date earlier, and then they went. I asked them, what did you say at the Israel embassy, and what have you achieved? We said at the march day, we are going to tell McDonald's to distance itself from McDonald's of Israel, because the McDonald's of Israel has changed its packaging and it uses the colors of the Israeli flag for packaging, which means they support what Israel is doing. These ones here at home must say they are not part of that. They did. McDonald's is not this shops that we are doing. It's a very powerful institution. We said to Woolworths, remove every product from Israel. We don't want to see it on the shelves.
They did remove it. Not just remember your boss, man. I'm just remember the boss. He tell this big like remove this. I don't want to see anything that belongs to Israel. And they remove it. Because I remember about the one who was making jokes about African hair and those kind of stuff. Julius Malema does not play. This is the party we need. He does not play. Number one. He does not play. Number one. Number two, with the person like this who don't play, we go forward. Guys, and please like be active there and try to comment so that we can be on the same page. Be active, try to comment there. Say something, man. Say something. Don't sit there and then you say nothing while the biggest persons speak. Not me, Julius Malema. I'm not that big, Julius Malema, while he speak, say something.
They removed all the products from Israel.
Clap hands, man. If you're watching this video, you're not clapping hands, you are the problem. Right?
We said Parliament must pass a resolution that says the embassy of Israel must be closed down because we cannot share a territory with people who are committing genocide. Parliament passed the resolution of the EFF and said the embassy of Israel must be closed. So we don't talk in the EFF. We don't make promises.
we make commitments. Because with commitments, there must be a follow-up. That's why we speak publicly, so that people can hold us to that.
Wow, man. If you're not clapping, you are the problem to the country. You know, there are people who are the problem so that we cannot move forward. And we start to do what? We start to point fingers. There are people who are the problem to the progress. They don't want to see us going forward. Those people are a problem. Those people are a problem. But like, man, we need to clap for the hands for Julius Malema. We need to clap the hands for Julius Malema. He's speaking the truth. He's speaking the fact. Let's give this man chance to speak, man. He's speaking life.
Why would I change my views characterized by progressive internationalism? And part of that progressive, I was listening to you, where we say Africa, you guys say South Africa.
Nkosi, let's see, Nkosi Singeleli Africa, Nkosi Singeleli South Africa. Ke Nkosi Singeleli Africa, malophakamisi phamolayo, zoyimithana zoyethu, Nkosi Singelela thina msomolayo, morena bulu sa Yesu. Faise lintole matshenge, Nkosi bulu, Nkosi buluke, sitshaba sa Yesu, sitshaba sa South Africa, South Africa. The blue fante, oh yeah, any diva favosie. Repete, il me siamo associés, on the ground se comme se il est une chose. South Africa,
Africa is a geographical direction that this is the southern part of Africa. It doesn't exclude it from Africa. Hey, we don't want foreigners.
Hey,
we don't want Zimbabweans.
Hey,
these people, they came with EFF. They brought foreigners here. No. You are fighting with the Zimbabwean over what? Over being employed by a white person. You are not saying Zimbabweans have taken the land. You are not saying Zimbabweans have taken the restaurants. You are saying Zimbabweans are working in the restaurants and they pushed us out. But who's the owner?
Yeah, why this guy coming to Africa and do this to our sisters? Why? I need pennies. How? I need pennies.
Of the restaurant. Did the Zimbabweans put a gun on the head of the owner? Who employs people there? It's a white man who now wants to put us against each other because apartheid thrives through divide and rule. In your daily lives, you're always on the side of the weak. If you find two people fighting, you first look at the strong one. And that's the one you always grab. Because that other one is already down. So you grab this strong one so that it doesn't kick the one who's already down. If you are not on the side of the weak, why are you not going to grab the one who's down?
You know, like there's time where like Julius Malema was talking about. If like you're not into karate, into martial art, you'll never understand. He said like something like a martial art, which to say like to say like you know like what is the martial art is? Martial art is karate. My Gary, Moshigiri, Yugo Giri. And he was talking about the Moshigiri. He was talking about the Moshigiri. Like who class kick. You know, like those things. So guys, tell me, rate me from 1 out of 10. Rate me from 1 out of 10. How do I look, man? I look cute, man. And politics does not suit me. It doesn't suit me, politics. Just that I do politics just to do a politic. Oh my God, just imagine coming like this to your girls. Like, hey, beautiful. What's wrong? My name is MD. Okay, let's get together. Let's go to the business and talk about Julius Malema. Let's talk about the future president of this country. The leader that's going to change this country. The leader that's going to make us to move forward, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what. Oh, in church I was listening, they were always say like, bring the, give us the they say like, give us the choir. So I'll be like, no matter all the days, but like we love this guy. We love this guy. So like let's do like this. Let's focus.
So that the strong can kick the weak. That's what you apply in life on daily basis. Apply that even in politics. America vetoes ceasefire in Palestine. Why? Because it's not Israel that is in war with Palestine. It's the USA that is in war with Palestine and uses Israel as a military base of the USA in the Middle East. ICC must arrest Netanyahu if it's serious about violation of human rights and genocide. Netanyahu says it with his mouth openly, unashamed, that we're going to kill them.
But it's a beautiful moment. We are going to move to other one. We are going to move to the last topic of Julius Malema. Then after moving to that topic, we are going to close it. It's very important to listen to Julius because he opens your mind and it teaches you how to think, how to be smart. The way he's smart, you can see like Malema is smart than everyone you know. Than every politician. Is a politician or a politic, you know. Right? You know that every politician you know. No matter what. Hmm? Hmm? Why they do that? Why? There's a problem. So let's go and listen to Julius Malema when it comes to the last one. Then we are done, man. This is very topic, but it's very beautiful topic that we need to focus on. It's more educational and we are growing. Ish.
The next speaker is the Honorable Malema.
Let's go, Malemo.
Honorable Malema, will you just take a seat? I see the hand of the Chief Whip of the Democratic Alliance. Let me just attend to that matter. Order, honorable members. Let me hear the honorable member.
Thank you very much, House Chair. House Chair, if I remember correctly, some years ago, a convention was established that a member cannot speak twice in a debate. I would just like your clarity.
You know you have a problem with Malema. You have a problem with Malema. You have a problem with the next president of this country. Well, you have a problem with Julius Malema.
I would just like clarity on that matter from you. Thank you.
Honorable member, may I refer to a debate on the budget vote of the President on the 31st of May 2023, where a ruling was made that the former member Shavambu be given another opportunity to speak using the remaining EFF time, and after discussion, the opportunity was granted. However, at the same time, the matter was referred to the Chief Whip's Forum for further discussion and then also possibly to the subcommittee and the Committee on Rules. That matter has not been resolved. However, let me also add that in terms of Rule 9, Rule 1, conventions and practices relating to the business of the House and its committees and forums are established by agreement amongst political parties and parliamentary office bearers, and may be varied by agreement amongst them and reviewed from time to time as decided by the Rules Committee. This is thus a matter that the Chief Whip's Forum, Honorable Chief Whip of the largest party, should attend to, so that we then proceed in the 7th Parliament with a common understanding.
No, I wanted Julius Malema to speak, but right now you guys are talking too much. I wanted Julius Malema just to have a discussion, you know. This what is happening in Parliament. Thank you for watching, guys. No, thank you. Let's get what Julius is going to say, because I know what Julius is going to say is going to be something that is, you know. You understand? Let's oh my god, I don't know how to spell, I don't know how to answer this. You understand? Let's
In light of that, the Honorable Malema may proceed with his speech.
yes. I don't know why DA is like this, man. DA, they always have a problem with Julius Malema. Every time. They have a problem with the next president of this country. Why is it like that? Why are they always having a problem with someone who care about black community, about black people, even like to move this country forward? Why?
Thank you very much. House Chair, I understand why representatives of imperialist forces will want to silence this voice. And that's why they will
Facts. Facts. Facts.
stand up to raise unnecessary question. House Chairperson, the first remark we wish to make is that there was a very little engagement political. If anything, people want to blackmail us about aid and all sorts of things. But they know very well that there is no reason related to any wrongdoing by South Africa, which has led to USA cutting its own aid.
Facts. But when Malema speak, he speak hope. When he speak, dog, you see like by yourself, you see hope.
You can't say Donald Trump must be elected today and the following day he makes executive orders and then you come here and blame the South African government as if the South African government did not do anything in between. That was a predetermined outcome where he wanted to come into office and punish South Africa for its position on Palestine and many other issues. We must be very clear that we are not going to agree to any form of bullying by anyone. It's a lie that there is farm killings in South Africa. Actually, those who are married in farms and owning farms, they kill each other for money, for policy monies.
Then after they're going to say like black people. They fight themselves. They fight themselves. To say like, I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy. That guy thinks going to take my customer. Then they hire people, allegedly, based on that. Then when they are fighting for themselves, for man like Julius Malema said, I just read on what Malema said. Then they want to blame black people. So like, yo, black people now they want to take their land. They take their land like this and what. No. You guys are fighting for yourself. You guys are fighting USS people. Then after, they came to us. They came to us like, hey, this and this. Hey, of it.
Farmers themselves kill each other for greedy reasons. The farm workers kill the farmers because they rape them in exchange for money and do not pay them, like Eugene Terreblanche did when he raped a farm worker and did not want to pay. We cannot be told that there are farm murders in South Africa when the farmers themselves are actually killing the farm workers. It was the white farmers who killed 2 women in Polokwane and fed them to the pigs.
Tell them, Malema, tell them, man. Tell them. Here. We are tired, man. We are tired.
It's a complete lie that white people are being killed in South Africa. If anything, white people live in privilege. And that's what Donald Trump knows. You cannot say Donald Trump is misinformed. They've got the best intelligence equipment in the whole world. They even have a military base next to South Africa in Botswana to listen to every conversation we have. They can tell you what is in private conversation in the executive and everywhere else, they don't need AfriForum.
Oh, man, this guy is smart. This guy is smart. When you are smart, why we don't just come together, South Africans, and put Julius Malema into power? Just become as South Africans, like become as South Africans. Then you put Malema into power. You put these people into power. Man, this guy is smart, dog. This guy is smart.
They are using AfriForum as a scapegoat to punish us politically. And we ought to be very clear about that. When the aid came into South Africa at the first place, it was not to help Africans. It was imperialist forces putting the aid into South Africa so that they can control South Africa and use that aid to always say to you, if you take a political stand against the imperialist forces, we'll always cut the aid. So we ought to have known even then that we're not supposed to entirely rely on the USA. I'm very happy that the Minister of Health is speaking about possible interventions that can be made to avoid that aid of America. We can do with every help, but we will never accept help that say we must allow the perpetuation of.
How can you allow how can you allow people who don't respect you? How? How can you allow people who don't respect you? Hey, why are you going to allow people who don't respect you? How? Why you should do that? Why should we beg people who don't respect our government? This is what Julius is saying. And what he's saying, it makes sense. For now, I'd like to say thank you for watching. My bag is stay tuned and love you so much. Bye.